Okay, this is the newest style of generator, Evolution 2 controller. There are two places that I could hook this, right, 12 volt DC. We can put it right on the battery, but the terminals that are provided aren't 1/4 inch, they're like 3/16. They won't go on these screws are 1/4 or even 5/16. So I gotta either get a bigger terminal, cut these. They don't, right? Something has to be done to get them to go on the battery terminals. That's not a particularly clean way to do it on the terminals. The other option here is we have 12 volt DC on this connection block. Could go on either side. Right here, I can go in the 12 volts DC. The only question I have is whether I have enough current here. I don't have any idea how much current this Raspberry Pi draws, and do I have enough at this point? This is probably coming out of the controller, I suppose. I have to look at a wiring diagram, but if I were going to wire it here, then these terminals don't help. I need to cut those off and strip the wires back. If I want to put it on the battery, then the terminals aren't the right size either. So either way, these terminals got to go to get the right way to connect it. Just a point. Okay, I decided to do the power cable the right way, so I put the ground here on the ground deck, if you want to call it that, up at the top where Generac grounds everything else. So I added my ground for the power supply for the Pi here, and then added a wire onto the red to go into the engine bay and onto the starter terminal, right? So it's not on the battery, at the battery terminal. That's where other power supply wires would come from. So we added it there on the starter. So I think this is the right and optimal way to do this. Yes, there's 12 volts DC here, but this is coming from the controller, and so it's a minimal power, if you will. I didn't want to increase the load coming from the controller itself. Who knows what that would cost. So, and I didn't want to put it on the battery, because then when you pull the battery terminals off, there's extra wires. It just makes, this is just cleaner. So that's what I did. Could have made the wire a little shorter, I guess, but oh well. Functionally, that's the way I think we want it.